Well, whether it's the world's largest cocktail party or one of the biggest SEC rivalries, the eyes of the football world are on Jacksonville this week as the Georgia Bulldogs get ready to face the Florida Gators.
Yeah, some are comparing this team to the 1980 team that won the national championship. And Fox 5 Chief Meteorologist David Chandley has a special connection to that team. He had a sideline view for the entire season.
Yeah, pretty amazing. So just this week, he sat down with former Dawgs coach Vince Dooley. And David, does the coach think this team could go all the way like the 1990 team did?
In a word?
1980 team?
In a word, yes, indeed. All right. Back in the day, Coach Dooley always downplayed his Georgia teams and talked up the opponent. But even the old coach is excited about what lies ahead for these Dogs.
Sony Michel straight up the middle. Sony to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, they certainly resemble a great team. They've got those qualities, and I think a good part of that is the morale and the team unity.
Being around Georgia football since 1964, Vince Dooley knows a special team when he sees it. In 1980, he coached the Dogs to the national championship. He tells me the miracle win against Florida that year was the key to the crown.
You believe that?
And a key for this year's success was the decision by running backs Nick Chubb and Sony Michel to return for their senior season.
Not only has it been a big help physically, but I think it's a tremendous help spiritually as a unification thing. In other words, the players looking to those guys, for those guys to give up, going pro, making a lot of money. They wanted to come back and be a part of something special.
I was part of that something special in 1980 as a student trainer. And while most Georgia fans point to Herschel Walker as the reason the Dogs reached #1, Coach Dooley and I recall it was the leadership of the upperclassmen that made that team excel. He has that same feeling now.
And complete for the touchdown.
You've got great leadership on this football team. That's pretty obvious to me and everybody else.
As for the Florida Gators in Jacksonville, Coach Dooley was 17-7-1 and never lost 2 in a row. Georgia, Florida, Saturday, Jacksonville. What are you thinking?
It's Georgia's time. Yeah, it's to make the turn. I really believe that. This football team is very, very special, and it's been 3 in a row we've lost down there. I think it won't be 4 in a row. I think it will start a new streak come Saturday.
I love that. It's Georgia's time. And as we mentioned the last time the Dogs won a national title in 1980, behind a running back you all know, Herschel Walker. Well, tomorrow night at 6, I'll sit down and talk to Coach Dooley about why that team was so special and other special memories he has from Florida, including talking about the old ball coach, Steve Spurrier. Yeah. Kind of interesting on there.
How about that?
Yeah.
Well, special because they won.
Well, true.
And when you win, you get the big ring.
Yep.
And you're wearing the big ring tonight. I mean, that is a hunk of metal right there.
Well, yeah, I'm very proud of this. Not too many people have one of those. And it was a wonderful time 37 years ago. A lot of friendships that I still have. So it's kind of cool.
We always know it's game day when you've got your ring on.
That's right.
Exactly. It's good luck.
Very sharp.
So Saturday in Jacksonville, we're going to talk about the forecast for that area. Chance of some showers perhaps in the second half of that ball game down there.
All right.
Yep.
Well, let's talk about the weather. I mean, tomorrow's